up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we will be doing an the Saucony Endorphin review. Now, in this review, I will be breaking this up into 3 parts. First part will be my first impression of the shoe and how I first kind of got into getting a pair. And the second part will be how I felt in them. I did a long run and a speed workout in them, so I think I got a decent feel for what they're gonna be giving me. And the third part, I'll actually be comparing these to the regular Saucony Kinvara. The Kinvara is pretty much the most basic Saucony shoe out there, so I think it's a good comparison. So let's get into it. Alright, so now the first part of the video will be about my first impression of this the Endorphins, and how I got to be able to get a pair of these. So my first impression was that they were very, very good looking shoe. I love the colors on these, and I definitely wish they would make more shoes with this kind of style, you know? So yeah, that was my first impression when I pulled them out of the box. And I actually got to get a pair of these by pre-ordering them to our local running store, Missouri Running Company. And yeah, I got those I think I got them on June 1st or June 2nd, but they sold out in like 2 days, so a lot of people got them. But yeah, and when I first put them on, it was like a whole different level of springiness, and it just gave a whole different level of reaction when you popped off the ground with your feet, and it almost felt like there was a spring in the shoe. So I was really when I first started hearing all this hype about carbon fiber, I was a little eerie because I didn't think it would be that much of a difference, but it you could feel it from the get-go on how it was going to affect you running. So yeah, that was kind of the first part of my first impression. Alright, now for the second part of the video, I'm going to talk about how I felt in them. Now, I did a long run and speed workout in these. If you haven't watched the video, you should go check it out. But I ran a 10-mile long run in 6:44 pace, and let me tell you, it felt like I was just rolling smooth and going 7 flat pace, but we started knocking off miles faster and faster and faster as I went along, and I felt great the whole time. I felt effortless almost, so it was a very, very good first impression. But I also wanted to test these in the speed factor of things, so we ended up doing we did 400 meter repeats on the track, and so I wore these then, and we were supposed to do cut down, so it'd be 80 seconds, 75 seconds, and 70 seconds for the 400s. And I physically could not make myself go 80 seconds per lap because it felt like it was almost too slow. So I was running about 3-4 seconds faster in each 400 without even breaking a sweat almost. So I was really hype about that, and yeah, they just have been really good for me so far, and I would definitely recommend doing speed days and fast long runs in them, because I'm not planning on wearing these for easy days, because the point of these for me is to get the most I can out of a workout and not put as much pounding and just feel good in a nice running shoe, because I feel like that's very important, is to feel good in a running shoe, because yeah. Alright guys, now for the final part of the video, I will be comparing the Endorphin to the Kinvara. Now these are the Kinvara 11, so they're the newest kind of the Kinvara, and they've always been the pair of shoes that I've trained in, because it just always works for me. It hasn't given me any problems, so it's just kind of been my basic trainer shoe. And the comparison between the two, the Kinvara, it's just a regular running shoe, nothing fancy about it, but it was a whole different experience from just running in these compared to these, because even though they might look the same or whatever, like structure wise, these felt so much like, these are almost felt lighter, and they're kind of, if you can't see that, they're actually pretty, how do I word this? They kind of give your feet more airspace, so it's more breathable, I guess, for your feet, so it feels a lot nicer. And yeah, so, and the Kinvara, I can't hate on it because it's been my trainer shoe for, I can't even remember when I first got a pair, but it's been a long time. And so just feeling the difference and finding a shoe that's already like on a whole different level than a Kinvara is insane to me. And also, I just want to say that we obviously aren't big enough to be sponsored by Saucony yet, so this is just coming from me, and this is my honest feedback of the Endorphin. But I just want to say that if you have the money to get a pair and you're looking for a nice running shoe that you're wanting to, I guess, push your limits in, I would definitely suggest getting a pair of these, because these, I can already tell, I've only run these twice, and I can already tell these are the real deal. So if you're ever thinking about getting a pair of running shoes that is gonna help you push your limits, I would definitely get these. And also just thank you guys for watching the video, and also comment down below if you want to see more reviews like these, because I think Clayton might be wanting to do one of these soon. So, but just thanks for watching, and catch you next time.